And look, Corey joined us earlier this year in Los Angeles. Booker, we have seen Stephanie Vaquer since the day she arrived. We have never seen this sort of a look on her face.
Bad mistake right there. No, smart. Just talking about Julie in that first time with defense. That's how hard it really is. Just think about the position that Stephanie's in here tonight.
Fallon with a feint kick in her own right, rocking the champion. Is the challenger gonna walk out with gold back around her waist?
The Chilean blood starting to boil. Vaquer now kicking her way back into this fight.
As you would say, Book, things are getting gnarly.
Yes, indeed. You can see Vaquer just fighting through all the pain right now. Beautiful.
Meteora on the spot. NXT Universe fired up. Vaquer, second match of the night, double champion. Oh, look at Booker, double your pleasure, double your fun. Counter! Oh no, roll through! Back to her feet, stop in the midsection goes the challenger.
Take a cold shower tonight, Book, you'll be all right. Fallon Henley now in control.
And the challenger, hoisting up the champion, and it could be the beginning of the end. We could be in for the second reign of Fallon Henley as the women's North American champion.
And I love that right now Fallon Henley is in cruise control. She knows all she has to do is stay the course. Don't make any big mistakes.
Now she beat Jada to start the night. Can she do it again? And a near fall. Rolling through, back up, and again going right back to the midsection. That has been the game plan of Fallon Henley tonight, is to affect the ribs. And
JC Jane just got kicked. Jasmine might have just turned out the lights.
The Knicks kick between the eyes. Rolling encore as well. The official did not see it, was distracted by the challenger, and the numbers advantage overcoming right now the champion.
We got a new champ. We got a new champ.
Whoa, we almost heard Mike Rome screech out and knew. Pulling in Fallon. She could be looking. Jasmine again, damn it!
There's no way that Vaquer is going to be able to muscle up Fallon for the SVB. Not with the ribs in the condition they're in.
Fallon just getting countered right back in. Oh, meeting of the minds.
Oh, no.
Rolling right through. Can she do it? Trying to hoist up the challenger.
No way.
SVB cover. Vaquer survives.
Here is your winner, and still the NXT Women's North American Champion, the NXT Women's Champion, Stephanie Vaquer!